What are the rich and the wealthy doing that you are not? Unless they won the lottery or were born into it, rich and wealthy people did not get to where they are by accident, but by living by a common set of life rules.
A few years ago, we decided to change our outlook and start living life like the rich, a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's 5 life lessons from the rich that you need to be following too. Let's check it out. Welcome to Money Unshackled, the investment channel that sets you and your finances free. I'm Andy, this is Ben, and if you like what we say, hit the like button and click subscribe. Let's get into it.
Number 1. Don't trade your time for money. The first mistake of the poor is to make all of their money from a job where they trade a certain amount of time each week for a certain amount of money. This usually results in the person having just enough money to pay for their bills and support their lifestyle, and if you're in charge of your outgoings, a little bit amount of money left over to save each month.
If this sounds like you, you're not alone. The vast majority of people live life to this model because it's the only one they know, or they think they cannot afford to stop. A person aiming to be rich would spend all of their spare time and all of their money on setting up businesses on the side and buying investments, both of which generate cash flows.
Business owners who build up a business to the size where somebody else can run it for them, and investors who build up a sizable portfolio can both stop working for money. They reach a tipping point where they can earn enough money from passive sources to pay their bills. At this point, they can stop working for money, build more businesses, and get richer.
Number 2, be self-driven and persistent. Rich people don't let anything stop them from achieving their goals. Can you say the same? The rich ensure that they have enough time every week to manage their own businesses and investments, even if they have other work commitments.
They have taken the decision to become wealthy. They will not stop until that goal is achieved. Most people associate wealth with luck and good fortune. However, in reality, it is the result of years of persistence and the merciless pursuit of an objective.
One of our favourite books is The Millionaire Fastlane, which you can buy using the Amazon link in the description below, which supports the channel. The author, MJ DeMarco's wisdom on this topic is that people only ever see the event and never the process. The event is the day the person becomes rich, but there is the unseen process which may have taken them years of effort. There are other ways to support our channel, such as signing up to one of the peer-to-peer lending platforms that we've linked in the description below. If you use these links, you'll get a £50 reward.
Number 3. Pay yourself first. Our passion is investing. We have both built up sizable portfolios over the last several years by paying ourselves first, taking a slice out of our slave wages and putting it straight into investments before we pay the bills.
When we transfer money from our bank accounts into our freedom funds in this way, the rule is that it's a one-way system. Once money goes into the freedom fund, it can never come out.
Number 4. Power relationships. The rich surround themselves with useful people. Do you know a good property agent, a business owner, a mortgage broker, a lawyer, a professional investor, a tradesman, a web developer?
Someone aspiring to be rich will know all of these people, and you'll also need a network of like-minded people. It is said that you are as rich as the average of your 5 closest friends.
We have found that once you start down the path of investing and starting businesses, that many of these relationships will just fall into your lap as you go, and you can fill in the blanks along the way.
Also, don't associate with neckheads, people who are negative. Those that tell you that you can't be successful are not worth your time and only hold you back.
Number 5. Failure. To become rich, you are going to face failure. In all likelihood, a lot of failure. Your investments may fail, your first business may not succeed, and real life may get in the way of your cash flow.
According to Rich Dad's Robert Kiyosaki, 9 out of 10 new businesses fail. Does that mean you shouldn't try? Of course not. It just means that you may have to try 10 times before you succeed. As Michael Jordan says, I've failed over and over again in my life. That is why I succeed.
Failure in business can be mitigated with proper business planning and cash flow management, and failure in investing can be mitigated with proper research and diversification. The point is, if you want to be rich, you will fail along the way. Think of your failures as constructive feedback and apply them to your next attempt. As ever, learn by doing.
Question of the day. Are you surrounded by like-minded people, and how are your power relationships? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching! On this channel we talk a lot about personal finance, investing and all things money. And if you want to see more great content, please click the subscribe button below.
This is Money Unshackled. See you next time.